You think lust is your problem. But let's be brutally honest for a second. Lust is not your enemy. Your enemy is the life you built around it, the habits you repeat without thinking, the environment that traps you, and the mind that keeps lying to you. If you feel attacked by those words, good. That means this video is for you. You don't fall because you are weak. You fall because your days are empty, your mind is bored, your environment is loaded with triggers, and your discipline only exists in your imagination. You say, I'll stop. Yet your life is designed to make you fall again. And today, you're going to see the truth nobody tells you. Because if you stay till the end of this video, you will understand one thing most men never learn. Lust is just a symptom. The real disease is a mind with no mission and an environment that makes quitting impossible. And the final minutes of this video contain the most powerful shift. A shift that will force you to stop blaming lust and start rebuilding the life that destroys it. But first, let's confront the part of you that keeps losing. You know that moment when you're alone, scrolling on your phone, pretending you're just bored, but deep down, you already know where that path leads? You know the feeling when you promise yourself in the morning that today will be different, but by night, you repeat the same cycle again? You know the guilt, the anger, the why can't I fix myself question that hits after everything is over? Let me tell you something harsh. This is not a self-control problem. This is a life structure problem. You don't rise or fall based on willpower. You rise or fall based on what your environment feeds, what your identity allows, and what your routines shape. When your mind is empty, lust wins. When your day has no direction, lust wins. When your environment is full of cues, lust wins. And you've probably been fighting the wrong battle for years. You try to fight lust with guilt. You try to fight lust with shame. You try to fight lust with promises you never keep. But you never fight lust with structure. You never fight it with identity. You never fight it with a designed environment where failure becomes harder. Imagine this. A man decides to stop. He deletes apps. He says he'll change. But his room is the same. His routine is the same. His boredom is the same. His loneliness is the same. His phone is still next to his bed. His nights are still empty. What did he change? Nothing. He only changed the sentence in his mind. If your environment remains the same, your actions will too. Now here's something deeper. Lust grows in the dark corners of your life. It grows where you hide your insecurity. It grows where you avoid hard work. It grows where you run from discipline. It grows where you fear failure. It grows where you refuse to build a real mission. Lust is not the enemy. It's a messenger. A warning sign. A mirror showing the parts of your life you refuse to fix. Think about the days you feel strong. The days you work hard. The days you move with purpose. The days your mind is busy, focused, aligned. Do you fall easily on those days? No. Because lust is weakest when your life is full. Your real problem is the version of you that keeps choosing the easy path. The version that avoids discomfort. The version that says, I'll do it tomorrow. The version that only moves when things feel right. Here's a truth that will sting. The life you want requires you to become a person your current self is terrified of. A person who can say no. A person who can walk away. A person who can face boredom without running. A person who builds discipline even when the mind screams for comfort. A person who doesn't wait for the perfect mood. If you keep your current identity, you will keep your current habits. And today, we are going to break that identity. You're not here for easy motivation. You're not here for soft words. You're here because something inside you knows you were built for more, but you keep living as if your life doesn't matter. So listen closely. The next part of this video is going to expose the version of you that keeps losing. You're going to meet a fictional character who lives your life, makes your mistakes, hides behind your fears, and slowly destroys himself in the same ways you do. And through him, you're going to see yourself, your excuses, your patterns, your habits, your pain. But you'll also see the moment everything. His name was Daniel. A normal guy. Quiet, smart, funny when he wanted to be. But his life had one secret pattern. He kept losing to his own mind. Every night felt the same. He would say he wanted discipline. He would say he wanted confidence. He would say he wanted freedom. But when the house got quiet, when loneliness filled the room, he ran back to the same cycle he promised to escape. Daniel wasn't fighting lust, he was fighting emptiness. He was fighting boredom. He was fighting a life with no clear direction. Lust was just the easiest escape. His room was messy. His phone was always next to him. His screen time was insane. His routine was chaos. His mind was always tired. And tired minds look for cheap pleasure. Daniel wasn't a bad person, that he was an unstructured person. And unstructured people always lose to their impulses. One night, he hit the worst moment that he relapsed again. He stared at the screen after everything was over, angry at himself, but too numb to feel real pain. He whispered, "Why can't I stop?" The answer was simple: because he never changed the life that makes him fall. He expected discipline without building a disciplined environment. He expected strength without creating a mission. He expected confidence without taking action. He expected growth without making hard decisions. Daniel always waited for motivation. He used confidence like a mask. On the outside, he tried to look normal. On the inside, he knew the truth. He was scared to fail. He was scared to work. He was scared to be uncomfortable. The truth hit him when he realized something brutal. He didn't fall because he was weak. He fell because his life was easy. Everything around him was soft. Every path led to comfort. Every moment gave him escape. His environment shaped his discipline. And right now, his environment was building the wrong person. That night changed everything. He sat there, frustrated, embarrassed, disgusted, but awake. Really awake, for the first time in years. He said out loud, "If I don't change my identity, nothing will change." That sentence became the start of his transformation. Daniel stopped asking, "How do I stop lust? What kind of man would never fall for this?" Then he wrote, "A focused man, a busy man." And he decided to act like that man before he became him. This was identity first discipline. You don't wait for discipline. You act like the person you want to be. Daniel hated starting things. He procrastinated because the task felt big. So he used a simple rule. When the urge hits, move your body for 10 minutes. When the task feels too big, do it for 10 minutes. When your mind wants comfort, give it 10 minutes of action. This broke the cycle. This killed the momentum of his urges. This made his brain switch from pleasure mode to purpose mode. Daniel didn't try to become a different person overnight. He built a ladder. Small steps that slowly changed his whole identity. Wake up and fix the bed. Put the phone in another room. Go for a walk, do 2 pages of reading. Plan the day. Finish one meaningful task. Small actions, stacked daily, moved him from a distracted boy into a focused man. And the results came fast. His mind got quieter. His urges got weaker. His discipline became real. Not because he tried to fight lust, but because he built a life that killed lust naturally. Daniel's real transformation came one night when the urge hit strong. The old Daniel would fall, but this new version paused. He asked himself one question: does this action match the man I'm becoming? The urge died, not because he was strong, but because he finally had an identity he didn't want to betray. That was the moment everything changed. He realized, you don't beat lust by fighting it. You beat lust by becoming someone who has better things to do. Daniel stopped waiting for motivation. He stopped trying to feel ready. He stopped letting his environment shape him. Instead, he shaped his environment. Phone out of the room. Movement before screens. Work before comfort. Purpose before pleasure. He stopped being a slave to his impulses. He became the architect of his life. And that's when lust finally lost its power. Not because he avoided it, but because he outgrew it. Now it's your turn. No soft words. Look at your life right now. Your habits, your environment, your routines, your identity.